Good afternoon, guys. Just got off of work, had a change of clothes, and now pretty much getting ready to start some actual progress on the 1969 Mustang fastback. So just a couple of key notes here. I will be doing short videos at first because I know sometimes people don't want to see the 30 minutes of constant work and want to see more of the talking in between. And I'll be highlighting some of the areas that I'm taking as I go along, but most of the videos will be short and to the point. So hopefully we can make the experience a little bit better for everybody. So I'm going to turn the camera around to the car and show you what is on the agenda for today. So as you probably remember from the overview, this is the 69 fastback. So the game plan for today is to remove the fenders, and the fenders are usually pretty easy to remove. I mean, you do have your one lower bolt. Usually on these cars this age, if they haven't been touched in a while, it's rusted out, which makes it a little bit more interesting because the nut in the inside of the rocker panel spins around, and then you have the ones that bolt onto the fender aprons. After that, you do have one that is in the door, and let's see if this one has it. You can kind of make it out. It's right there. So that's usually the other tricky one, but other than that, pretty smooth sailing. So my plan is to take out the front clip, which means just the fenders, valence, which looks like I'm gonna have to cut out the bolts and remove the engine. To remove the engine, I'm gonna have to get rid of this bolt right here that connects the motor mount to the engine bracket, and the same thing on the driver's side. It's a little bit hidden there, but it'll be right over here. Fortunately, the floor has rusted out on the inside, so I do not have to disconnect the cross member for the transmission, because the cross member is right here, and as you could tell, what it bolts onto on the actual floor is rotted out. So that should be fun, but it makes it a lot easier in this circumstance. All we're gonna do is pretty much hook up the engine hoist and the engine leveler to one of these head bolts on either side, and make sure that it doesn't tilt too much, and then just yank it out. So it should be a fairly easy process. Like I said, I will take the videos as I go along, because I know sometimes we don't want to see a bunch of going back and forth into the garage to pull the engine hoist out or find the correct socket and ratchet. So that's the game plan for today. I'm gonna start getting the hoist out and start looking for the tools. Usually 1/2 inch, 5/8, 9/16 are your best friends at this point, and a good pair of vice grips at times, because it looks like these bolts have been changed, because the design was a little bit different from Ford. Yeah, these are a little bit different. Yeah, these have definitely been replaced. So I'll show you what the originals would look like, because the 68 still has its original ones, and the 73 that's over in the other stall has the original bolts. So, all right, guys, I'll see you in a bit with an update, okay? Take it easy. Bye.